In Naruto Shippuden, we saw the events that unfolded leading to Shisui Uchiha's death, but why after Shisui entrusted his eye to Itachi did he give up? Now, before attempting to make it to the last Uchiha clan meeting and stop the coup d'etat with his genjutsu, Shisui was intercepted by Danzo and had his Sharingan stolen. Fleeing, Shisui met up with Itachi and told him what happened. He then gave Itachi his remaining Sharingan and entrusted him with the clan in the village. Shisui then threw himself into the Naka River. One thing that always puzzled me though was, why did Shisui give up after only having one of his eyes stolen? Why didn't he go back, team up with Itachi, and try to further prevent the situation that was about to go down? Little did I know that it turns out the true version of Shisui's scuffle with Danzo is way different than what we've seen in the anime, and it gives a whole different perspective on why Shisui went out afterwards. Here are some passages directly from the light novel. I have made it through 2 great wars, and I am telling you, your plan will most certainly fail. Danzo's severity closed Shisui's mouth. Even if you succeed in controlling Fugaku with visual jutsu, proposing a halt to action at the meeting today, and managing to pull off this stopgap, nothing will change. The radical faction will only think Fugaku's change of heart is because he has become cowardly in his old age. They will quickly pick a new leader and move to put the plan into action. Listen to me, Shisui. He put his will into his left eye and shot a look at the wide-eyed younger man. The head always can be replaced. Don't talk like it's all done already. Shisui's simple rage looked to Danzo like nothing more than a tantrum. That Mangekyo Sharingan. I would be able to use it more effectively. What? Shisui tried to jump back and get some distance between them, but in that moment, he realized that he couldn't move his legs. Insects are such interesting creatures, Danzo said, taking a step forward. When a human being is bitten by a mosquito, the pain is nothing, not even the sensation of being bitten once the itching is gone. He took another step closer to Shisui, but the poison of a scorpion or a spider can bring even an enormous beast to death at times. What did you do? Without responding, Danzo took another step. If there were an insect which bit like a mosquito, but had the poison of a scorpion in its bite, it would be irresistible. Abruptly, the world behind Shisui shimmered and a man appeared. He was wearing a white tiger mask. Trembling, Shisui turned his face slowly and looked at the man over his shoulder. Ignoring this, Danzo directed his words toward Tiger Mask. What are you calling yourself now? I go by Suguru. Oh, that's right. A few more decisive steps, and Danzo was within arm's reach of Shisui. This man is from the Aburame clan. Given how wise you are, now that I've told you that, you need no further explanation, Shisui gritted his teeth, trying to move somehow. His strong figure was so pitiable. Danzo's lips naturally twisted into the form of a smile. Relax. It is not a poison that will kill you right away. You will live just long enough for both of your eyes to be plucked out. Danzo was already close enough that all he needed to do was lift up his hand, and he would be touching Shisui's face. They're fresher, plucked out while you're still alive, and they adapt faster too. Danzo, what are you? I'm doing this, Danzo said as he reached out his left hand. His index and middle fingers reached up, along with his thumb, and touched Shisui's right eye. He pushed back the upper eyelid with his index and middle fingers, and the lower one with his thumb, gradually revealing the slick, shining eyeball. Without a moment's hesitation, he stabbed his fingers into the eye socket. He felt the warmth of the orb on the palm of his hand. I finally have the Mangekyo Sharingan. The light danced in Danzo's heart. And one more, he murmured. And then, he had no sooner wondered if Shisui's remaining eye was shining faintly, than it suddenly disappeared from before him. Body flicker, Suguru muttered. Hurry, after him! Danzo roared, and Suguru leapt into action. The auras of his subordinates on standby around them also disappeared. We cannot allow him to live. Sorry, Itachi. Blood had spilled down from the closed lids of Shisui's right eye and dried on his cheek. He walked past Itachi on unsteady feet to stand on the edge of the cliff. It was obvious that something bad had happened, and his friend had come to tell him. Itachi simply stayed quiet and waited. I failed. What happened to your eye? Shisui didn't answer, but stared out beyond the cliff, silently. Itachi calmed his impatient heart, desperate to hear his friend's story. I couldn't even make contact with Lord Fugaku, Shisui said, finally. The meeting's probably starting about right now. They'll probably decide on the key parts of the coup at the meeting today. Our plan failed. That doesn't mean it's over. My friend's spirit is broken, Itachi thought. Who got you? Danzo. Itachi's heart began to pound furiously. In the back of his mind, the face of that treacherous man sprang to life. One of his subordinates uses insects, right? Shisui said. Was he wearing a white tiger mask? He dosed me with a poison. There's no saving me. Suguru. He was an Aburame. They used insects. Itachi. Shisui's voice was shockingly weak. Kill me, Itachi. Then you'll get the Mangekyo Sharingan. And then you'll get even stronger. I'm dead either way. So then, it's better if I die after leaving you that power. Alright, man, so after hearing that, you already know what really happened is that Shisui was lethally poisoned and paralyzed by Danzo's root member Suguru. So in the anime, they kind of bitch Shisui in terms of having him get like Izanagi used on him by Danzo. That was complete bullshit. And then he got like fucking punched in the gut and his eye just fucking ripped out. That seemed like, how could Danzo pull that off? But in the light novel, it makes way more sense that Shisui got fucking this is a better look for Shisui in terms of having someone of his caliber only go down to some bitch ass insect that could barely be felt. But for Danzo to like catch Shisui off guard like that, how they had it in the anime, that was fraud. But this actually makes sense. So the poison would only leave Shisui alive long enough for Danzo to take his second eye, but Shisui used that time to give Itachi his second eye. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna die anyway, I'm a goner anyway, so I'm gonna leave you with my eye, and I need you to kill me, Itachi. Or just, Itachi didn't really kill Shisui, but Shisui just died in front of Itachi, and Itachi's just the emotions of not being able to save his friend made him awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. So also the poison in his blood, Danzo made it to so if they ever found the body, the poison would dissolve and all traces of it would be gone from his blood, so it wouldn't look like anybody like killed him. But yeah, how do you guys feel about that? Leave it down in the comments below. Do you like how this played out better than how they showed it in the anime? I do. Leave it down in the comments below. If you actually enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications so you know when my next video drops. It's your boy AnimeAnalyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.